The United States Coast Guard has promised to send more assets to the West Philippine Sea to support Manila in upholding sovereign rights in its exclusive economic zone.
This comes after the Philippines asked its Japanese and American counterparts to boost their presence in the area amid what is deemed as a forthcoming threat from China.
Meanwhile, ASEAN Coast Guard leaders met starting today for a 3-day maritime law enforcement forum in Davao City. Bril Montalvo with tonight's big story.
Expect more assets from the United States to cover the West Philippine Sea. The U.S. Coast Guard or USCG has promised to deploy its ship to the area to support the Philippines in upholding its sovereign rights in disputed waters. According to the Philippine Coast Guard, the Americans will deploy their North Pacific Coast Guard. PCG Admiral Ronnie Hill Gavan had asked for greater deployment in the vast ocean to address imminent threats, particularly after China laid down new regulations which includes arresting foreigners that it deems trespassing. This proposal was made not only to the USCG but also to the Japan Coast Guard during last week's Shangri-La Dialogue in Singapore. The PCG, JCG, and USCG have since agreed to pursue capacity-building initiatives to strengthen their people-to-people relationship, better synchronize Coast Guard doctrines on the grounds, and develop trust with each other. Along with this, ASEAN Coast Guard leaders gathered earlier today to discuss security issues concerning their respective maritime territories at the ASEAN Forum held on Samal Island, Davao del Norte. The forum is meant to address safety and security issues in the disputed territories of the West Philippine Sea. During the press conference, Gavan said that the objectives of the gathering is to promote a safe, open, and secure global maritime domain. He emphasized that their duty is to save lives and protect the ships navigating the seas. In response to the recent issue where China accused Filipino troops of pointing guns at them, Gavan had this to say.
So we use our firearms only to protect ourselves and in certain cases to effect compliance to rules. But for most it is to protect ourselves. Those are more self-defense tools. And foremost, we are a humanitarian service, so we don't hurt anyone.
Solicitor General Menardo Guevara was also there. He said the country's current policy aims to ease the escalating tensions between China and the Philippines over the disputed territory in the West Philippine Sea.
The government has always adopted the policy of trying to de-escalate this tension by all available diplomatic means.
Guevara also emphasized that the government is prepared to seek alternative solutions outside of diplomacy to prevent the situation from escalating into conflict.
We do not foreclose the possibility that if this situation worsens, and we do not get the result that we desire, then we will have to explore other options than diplomatic. So for now, we are not making any public announcements as to what these options are.
For News 5, Bril Montalvo, We Are One News.